So it's just like, it's probably around 2 minutes after midnight is what time it is, and this is not easy. It's not easy living in a state of denial. Now, there are many things that we are in denial in at times in our lives, some more than others, really. I've been there, I've done that. Sometimes I do it. But it's really interesting because we as humans tend to pick the things we want to be in denial about, while the other things, no, we lie to ourselves. We lie to ourselves. We we have a tendency, this may not be for everyone, we have a tendency to say, well, it's not that bad. Oh, that's not happening, when it really is happening. But what good does it do to pretend that it's not happening? That's like lying. It's like lying, you all. It truly is. Good evening. Hey there, we got some night owls on here. It's no. It's like you're being like say I'm in pain and my body's hurting really bad. I'm okay. Or something terrible has happened. Oh, there's nothing wrong. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? How long can we continue in our life? You all, we've been there, done that. I'm guilty of it myself too. I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, they write songs. There's this song. I can't think of the words of it right now. But we don't want to tell nobody that we ain't doing okay. Nobody wants to hear, oh, I'm not doing okay. I'm not doing that well. You can say I'm not doing well, but I'll get better. Yeah, if I ask somebody how they're feeling, or if you ask somebody how you feel, would you want the truth? Really, truly, you would. In most cases, you would. Hello, um, hello there in Australia. Hey, we got Australia on here. Yes, we want the truth. We cannot live in a state of denial. Now, granted, we don't want to go around. There are people who go around, and I'll tell you something. Everything they say is like kind of, oh wow, that's sad. That's really sad, and oh, wow. Because there's nothing ever good. I was around people like that before. Nothing ever good came out of their mouth, nothing. And it kind of pulled my energy down. You got to be careful. You really do. Um, but denial. Living in a state of denial is going to be a terrible thing to try to keep up with. You are. It truly is. You can look around the world. You can see what's happening. You really can. You can look around the world, you can see what's happening. You can look in your lives and you can see what's happening. To say, oh, none of that's happening. How can it not be happening if it's happening? Just because you say it's not happening doesn't mean it's not happening. And everybody else can see it happening, but it's not happening. No, you all. We gotta learn to we gotta get some tough skin. Okay, we got to look at things. We really do. And bad things happen. Bad things happen in people's lives. Bad things happen in people's lives. Good things happen in people's lives. It's how it is. Um, it's always been that way. It's always been that way. We fall down, we get back up. We have good days, we have bad days. Some days, like, how do you feel when we do the videos? How are you feeling? Oh, I've really been sorrowful and this is happening. You know, when we do that videos, my back is there hurting. Got this terrible headache. I feel nauseous and stuff. But that's negative. But that's what's happening. And we're acknowledging it. We're acknowledging it, you all. It's okay. It's okay. You can acknowledge something's happening. And then, yeah, it's okay. We got to find the balance within. We got to not let things get to us, truly. Because when you let things get to you, it's not good either, you all. It's hard. It's so hard living in this world. It is, and we all we want to be in balance. It's hard to be in balance. It's hard to remain calm. It's hard to remain collect. It's hard. Oh, oh, do we need a moderator in here? Um, you all, do we need a moderator in here? I haven't been looking at the comments. Um, yeah, it's okay. Yes, to not be okay. That's right. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to say I'm not doing all right now. I'm not. And you know, sometimes when you're not doing okay, um, that's fine. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to have someone to talk to. It is. But we need to be really careful, you all. We need to be really careful who we give our ear to. We need to be careful of the advice that we get because it may not be the best advice for us, you all. Okay, we're doing great. Um, oh, we already Steve Honey. Let me see that. Steve Honey, we got some more Miami Mall aliens again. Is this what you're all telling me? Oh, you so welcome, Emperor. Um, yeah. Um, so it's past midnight. Yeah. And it's what is the name of this video, you all? It's not easy. It's not easy facing the truth. Oh, that it's not easy facing the truth. It's not easy telling the truth. It isn't. Because the truth has to do with reality, and denial is denying the truth. Denying is the opposite. It's the opposite. Denying is like lying. Really, you're telling yourself a lie. No, I don't see that. I don't see that. It's not happening. And it's right there in your face. I didn't just see that car accident right there. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't see that fire. I don't see it. And it's right there, and you can even feel the heat, but I don't see it. Listen to me. Listen to me, you all. We're living in a world, and all this stuff is going down. It's going down. There's things happening every day in all facets of our life. And yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not. But it's life. It's life. You can't take the bad out of life. You can't. You cannot. You've got the bad, you got the good. You can't take the bad out of relationships because you got the bad and you got the good. You need to look at the bad as a, okay, all right, well, maybe I can grow from this. You can look at everything from a positive, you can form a positive outlook. You can take a negative and turn it around for the positive. It's like that poem I wrote. I saw this one comment. This lady said, "All you are is gloom and doom," based on a poem that I wrote. But it was a very encouraging poem that the words flowed in. It was coming from a place of darkness and sadness and gloom and doom and entering into the light. See, you can have something negative happen, and from that negative, something very positive comes. You can be in the darkness, and from that darkness, you come out into the light. To me, that was very positive, but it's our very own perceptions on how we view the world, because not everybody's going to view it. Oh, that's so gloom and doom. Is it really? Well, it looks to me like there was hope that was risen. Hope sprang from the darkness. It did. Yeah. But some people can't. They can't see. They don't want to see. Their eyes are trained to see a certain way. Their ears are trained to hear certain things. Their mouth is trained to speak certain things. And anything outside that is not. It's because you're trained. Hello. You don't know about the 5D stuff. People see what they want to. Yes, they do, Richard, honey. Oh, Nikki. You're complete opposite of. I know I am, but you have to you have to look at why these words would come out of a person. It's because of perhaps what they've been through in their life, and they associate it's like maybe they seen a trigger words that, they're that's how I look at stuff like that. When if someone has a just one, it was only one comment, but still it's like, and I said it's how you're looking at it. If that's what you perceive, then to you that's what it is, you all. But no, you cannot take the good and leave out the bad. You can't. This is not a perfect world, and I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, you all. No situation's perfect. Nobody has the ideal relationship. That's not perfect. Nobody has a perfect marriage. Nobody has a perfect job. It's everywhere you go. We're humans. We interact with each other. We have words come out of our mouth that we wish wouldn't come out of our mouth because of the hurt that comes from them. And then we have words that we keep in our mouth because the good that would come out of them, then we regret not saying the good. You see, it's like, yeah, it's not so easy living in a world, and it's not so easy for some to accept the truth, but it's easier to be in denial. That doesn't make sense. It's easier to be in denial than to accept the truth. Now, I have things in my life that I was really in denial about, but I soon got over that. I faced the truth, and okay, this is what it is. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. Can I talk about it? Yeah, I can talk about it in a positive way because it's not going to have the energy associated with it. It's not going to affect me like it used to. Why? Because I have healed myself from it. I have. I'm not going to say that I don't stumble and fall at times, and you too. You have had situations in your life, things in your life, things that you've seen that might have made you upset, something negative that happened and things, and it may not have been really good. And maybe you wondered how you could get past it, but you know what you did? You slowly, slowly work through those things to where you can face them, and they don't have the power over you that they used to. They don't have the power over you that they used to. Sometimes it takes months, sometimes it takes years to not let things get to you, to be able to talk about things because we know we shut things up on the inside of us. It's like it's too uncomfortable when you can get to the point, and it takes God, it takes an act of God, it takes the love of God on the inside, that light to bring forth that healing, that courage, that strength to face it. You can do it. It's very possible, but running away from it, no. Being in denial don't help nobody. You tuning in, this hello. This is a late night. Oh, I like that. That's all good. That's really good. We did this before. Oh, Michael Love made a post on what, Steve Honey? What did Michael Love make a post on? Yeah, you all know. This is the year of healing. This is the year of healing. This is the year, you all know, you're changing on the inside. Yes, we are mirror reflections. That's right. We're all changing on the inside, and with that change, that is positive growth, and that takes face in the bad, even though it's uncomfortable. We may say we don't want to look at it. We want to be in denial, but you're just looking in the mirror, and you can tell yourself that, but yourself on the inside knows I'm going to face it. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to work through it. I know it's not as bad as I think, and it's not as scary as it looks, and I'm not, even though I'm in fear, I don't need to be that fearful, but it's just getting up the courage. 5D, that's great. Yeah, love yourself first. It's not always easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, you all. It's not. And we all have things in our life we got to work on, that we all have those one things that just like, you can't, it just triggers you and makes you really nervous. I have a few things like that in my life. It just like brings up these emotions, and it's like, no, because I have not completely healed. I haven't completely healed from certain things. Okay, but I'm working on them. As long as you work on them, it doesn't matter if it takes you a long time, as long as you're putting forth the effort to work on those things that you're in denial about, or those things that cause you a great deal of hurt and pain. When you work on it, you're lightening the load, you're lightening the pain. The pain is not going to hurt as bad. And you can take baby steps. Work on it a little, you all. You can do it. Triggers, there's a lot of triggers. Um, you're not a fan of seagulls. How did we get about seagulls? Um, yeah, what are we talking about in here? We talking about you had a dream about me, Gina? Start Jesus. I hope it was a good dream. I wouldn't want to be a bad person. I would not. I would not want to be a bad person. Then I wouldn't be me in this world. I would not be me at all. Yeah, mm, oh my gosh. I would not want to be a person who had grown and grown. Can you imagine that you make all this growth in your life? You grow on the inside spiritually, you're strong, and then something happens, and then you're took all the way back down, all the way back down. That'd be hard to come back from. It'd be hard, but if you found the strength to grow within the first time and you fell down a hard fall, you more than likely got the strength to pick yourself back up and keep going. You got it. And if you do, you're going to be stronger than ever. Like that. You had a dream with me in it. Wow. I might be known in the spiritual realm, perhaps. I might. Um it's all good, you're welcome. Um yeah. But you're the director and the producer. But start Jesse. I was mad, but I wouldn't tell you why. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't stay mad long. I'm not one of those people who get mad long. I might get mad for, I don't know, an hour or two, but there are some people who will get mad for days. They will give you the silent treatment and you will know it. They will have no qualm about hiding how you make them feel, how upset you make them. And they'll let you feel that energy, especially if you're an energy person. You'll feel it. You can tell it. They can look at you and they don't even have to say something. They can pretend, but you're thinking, come on now, you're saying what you're saying. And I literally can feel your energy through your word. Even though your words are trying to convey something else, I can feel your energy. Are you like that too? Somebody can be saying something, they can look you right in the eye, and they can be saying something, but you're sending off energy that is totally the opposite. Your vibration, your frequency is totally the opposite. And so it's best not to be like that. Tell the truth. Just spit it out. But you better be careful. If you got something bad to say, you better say it in love. That way your message gets received. Say it in love, because if you're trying to say it in love and you got all this hate on the inside of you, that frequency is going to speak louder than your words. It will speak louder than your words. Even though, well, I didn't say your energy was felt. It was felt, you all. Come on now. You pick up people's true meanings and you're usually bothered. It is hard. Um, if you're very, very intuitive and an empath, you have a deeper sense. You do. You can't help it. You cannot help it. And this is not, it's sometimes it becomes a heavy burden because some people will tell you they wish they weren't as sensitive. They wish they weren't as psychic or intuitive. Yeah. How would you like to have to walk by people, and when you walk by them, you have things flashing, you have things about that person coming straight to you. You have it. There's people who have that gift. And yeah, it's wild. Um, you have to speak what I feel, or yes. That's like, yeah, because when you don't open your mouth and you don't speak how you feel, and your spirit on the inside as you is telling you, you know, you need to speak up, but you can't find the courage, or you're in fear of speaking because you want to say it, but you don't want to say it because maybe you got something you want to say, but you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you got something you want to say and you don't know if it's going to be received the way you want it to be received, Or sometimes we keep our mouth closed because we don't want people to reject what we have to say. And even if it's the truth, yeah, it will eat you. If you got something to say, I've been there, done that years and years ago. I want to say something, but I keep my mouth shut, and you can't sleep, you can't eat, you're all nervous all the time. You got anxiety and stress. It's best to get that off your chest, because the longer you hold it, the more misery you're going to feel, the more uncomfortable you're going to feel. That's right. It's not so easy, you all, to speak up. That's another thing, to speak up and convey whatever you have to say. It's not that easy. It's not. And it's not that easy to face the truth when it's right there in your face, and face the truth when it's right there inside of you. That's not easy either. Now, a lot of people have that issue right there. It's not so easy to face the truth on the inside of us. It's not, because we don't want to look at it. We know it's there. You got some truths on the inside of you that you know is there, but you don't want to admit it, even though you know it. And even though people tell you that, and even though people don't tell you that, you know how you are on the inside, and you don't want to face it, but you can point it out in other people and say, no, that's you. That's called projection. Is that what that's called? Projection? When it ain't even in the other people, it's in you, because you don't, that's your way. That's your way of admitting how you are on the inside, you are. And now I can laugh about this. We can talk about this in a funny way. That's how you can do it. You can project it on somebody else and say, I'm admitting it because they're like that. If it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel better to say, no, you're the one who's like that. You act like that. And the other person on the other end, what on earth are you talking about? I'm not like that. Yeah, and they're not, but that it makes a person who is like that on the inside feel better. You gotta laugh at it. Really, when the older you get, the more wiser you get, the more knowledge you get. You pray for wisdom and knowledge and stuff, and it's, these things become kind of lighthearted. You can laugh at it because you think, how silly is that? How silly is it to pretend that you're not a certain way? How silly is it? And what good is it doing you? What good is it doing you? Just get rid of the pride, get rid of the ego, get rid of it. I saw something, and this individual, ego, how do you know if it's your ego or talking, or is it your wisdom? How do you know if it's your ego talking when you're speaking out loud? Well, your ego's really loud, and you're going to speak loud with your ego. And the wisdom is really soft and it's silent. You can, yeah. But your ego, oh no, it's very boastful and it's very proud when it speaks. But wisdom, it's supreme, it's soft. It's like that. Oh, you're doing your signet. A signet. Signal intelligence. Job through a reptilian. Truth is defined only that which the mind can perceive. I like that. I am electric. Truth is defined only that which the mind can perceive for each and every individual. That's right. But we can be in denial of that truth, and you would have a war within your body. A person would have a war going on within themselves, and that's not nice either. Yeah. You heard something beautiful. Nature is the body of God. Oh, that's pretty, Mindy. Your ego is kept in an old wooden box, only used for the true reason. Oh, Emmett, that's pretty. Denial River. Uh, let the truth flow like one. That's right, you all. It's a sovereign being. Let ego go and follow the the NWO, follow the now. Some people don't even know they're barreling. That's true, Ruthie. That's true. They do not know that they're battling themselves within themselves. They don't. Um, that's true too, you all. It's not so easy, and it's not easy to have those battles with yourself. Maybe that's why um, we avoid it at times. I can put myself in there because I'm not excluded. Sometimes we avoid the battle within because we know it's going to be difficult because we don't want to face it. We don't want to deal with it. It makes us uncomfortable. It could be anything, anything. It could be something teeny small, or it can be something enormous. And those big things within you, they're long drawn out battles, but at least you're battling it little by little. That's right. Um, oh, am I going to dance to the Nasera dance when it's announced? Well, I heard something about the Nasera Gesera thing. It's like it is literally like you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Because it levels the playing field like that. And I really do believe the playing field is getting leveled as we speak. Slowly, everywhere around the world, it's getting leveled. Things are getting leveled out, and whether you like it or not. Yeah, you used to be your own worst enemy, Frank. That's true. Um, you got the world, within your world war within yourself. Rosal, honey. Well, I can't say that you don't because you know what's going on the inside. Yeah. Um, so you all, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to face the truth. It's easier for some of us to be in denial about reality, pretend that it doesn't exist, but you live in this world. You have a body of flesh. You have emotions, you have feelings, you have problems. You are not exempt. You're not. You have ups and downs. You're happy, you're sad. You laugh, you cry. It's like everyone else. We all do it. To say, and we sometimes we get angry. Yeah, we all do it. You can admit it, but don't let it control you. And you can bring balance to yourself too. You can bring balance. Acknowledge it, bring balance. You can. It's easier said than done, you all, really. Um, um, you can't lose anything once you realize you are everything. I like that. Yeah. It's kind of similar. You can't lose what you don't have that never was yours to begin with. You can't. Although that could be really sad because I really wanted it. I really wanted it, but you never ever had it. You may have thought you had it and you should have had it, but you didn't get it. You can have an ego. That's right. Just find the righteous ego within you. I like that. That's right. Um, it does not necessarily mean that you are simply very full of yourself. It means that you have the confidence to think for yourself. Joseph, that's true. And if you have a big ego, you will use it very wisely, extremely wisely, and hopefully it will be coupled with love and compassion and kindness and awareness. Um, you're constantly being humbled. Meh, Bernard. That's that's pretty interesting. Um, revisit your moral compass. That's right. In difficult times. Totally electric, have seizures. Wow. Saint for the word. What do you mean? Totally electric, have seizures. You're totally electric and you have seizures? Aw, star Jesus. I'm on here off and on. It's very rare for me to come in here at night, but I'm kind of wide awake. I really am. Um, yeah. You might have to read the Bible tonight, even though I'm not a religious anyway. Go to the Proverbs or the Psalms, I guess, or the book of Job, something peaceful. Something peaceful. Ecclesiastes and stuff. Yeah. That's right. You do not know what you have till it's gone, Frank. That's right. You do not. And that really, really hurts once you realize it's gone. Yeah, it's true. Unless it never really meant nothing to you to begin with, and then it's gone. Yeah. But then you think, well, I changed my mind. No, that meant something to me. That's right. It's helped us to protect us in just, I like that, Doctor. Um, Ego is there to help protect us in the just as long as the higher self is in charge. Yes, that's like that. Um, yeah, an audio book. Um, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Something is happening now. Can you feel? Emmett, let me see what you feel is happening. Don't tell me. There is a change in the air. There is a knowing in the air. There is a willingness to change, or a willingness to, a knowing that we need to um, start coming together within ourselves and start thinking straight, start using more clarity, being more clear and objective. And what was it, Emmett? Pressure? You got pressure? I don't feel pressure. Here I'm off in the spiritual realm. Okay, you're in this ether. Well, I didn't go to that realm. I didn't go to that realm. I didn't. Yeah. Um, yeah. So you're feeling pressure. Let's see the pressure out there. Let me see if I can feel it. I wasn't tapped into it. Gina, can you tap into it? Yes, I can tap into it. If I quit giggling and just get myself on a different whatever, different time zones. Yeah. Um let me see. Your ears are ringing. Okay, there could be a heaviness out there, a heaviness out there that I can feel it now, a heaviness and maybe a nervousness, a restlessness, unsettledness, anxiety, maybe a little shaky. Um, let's see if I can feel it. Maybe a little bit of sadness, an overwhelmingness. I'm trying to feel it. I'm not gonna feel no more. I'm not gonna go there. Yeah. Um, your ears are ringing and hissing noise. A hissing noise in your ear. The demons are attached to AI, like yeah, Joseph, they can inhabit that. They can do that because it's whatever it is. I like to have something on my feet. My feet might get cold. I'll stick my feet in these boots. Well, they might trap my feet in them. I'm trying to walk around y'all up here in this messy room. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to. That's all right, you all. Um, walk around up here. The bells had good. Who destroyed the bells, you all? Um. Oh, you gotta go, Brittany, honey. You go on. That's right. Good night. Oh, you so very welcome. You are so very welcome. Um. Oh, you're so very welcome. I just came on, you all. I did. Read my comment above. You're going to go, Miss Gina. Everyone, always, I'm sending you love prayers for all God's creation in the universe. Good night and thank you. Good night. Thank you, Brittany, honey. Yeah. Um, you should be able to function and wonder what the heck is going on. That's right. Yes, Jet. We should be able to function. We should function and yet still wonder what is going on, but not be freaked out. Yes, that's like a balance. Like, I got this. I got this. I can talk about this. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. It's happening. Okay, that's good. I'm aware. You can be aware. It's hard for everybody to be that way, though, Jet. It is. Happy New Year. Yes. If God is with you, He's protecting you. That's right. That's right, you all. Happy. Oh, is it Happy New Year right now? It's a battle. It's composure is very necessary, Alyssa. Yeah. It's hard for some people to maintain their composure, really. It's good to have really good role models in this world. There's not enough good role models. There really isn't. Out their life by their side. I mean, you can say God is your role model, Jesus is your role model, but to have a good role model in life as you're walking down this road of life is very, very important. And sometimes we don't choose the best role models. We tend to mimic people that really aren't good for us, really. But we really, truly do need good role models. We do. Some people are like guideposts. Guideposts would do you good, but not detour signs. Not detour signs and flashing lights. Warning, warning, warning. No, you need some good guideposts. You need some good lighthouses in your life. That would be good to help steer you in the right direction. You got to have eyes to see and ears to hear. Right there too. Yeah. Um, your ears are ringing while watching your channel. Well, maybe you're being maybe some energy is being pinpointed to your ears, which would not be very nice. I wouldn't say that it's not possible. Anything's possible. May we all heal and overcome. That's right. The lower vibration. It is true that some people are more sensitive to the lower vibration than others. It is. It is. It's very true. Yosh. Well, I was going to go downstairs, but then I'm going to go up. I'm up here for right now. Not many famous role models. I know. Yeah. And they don't even have to be famous. You could have like that one good friend throughout your life. You could have family members. You can have them. They don't have to be famous to be a role model. They just have to be a good role model. Um, yeah. We can be led by discomfort and subconsciously change our own tune. Like the body, the earth has the same three rhythms. The Schumann fundamental is the rhythm of her breath. Yeah. Your hands are killing you from holding your phone and your fingertips. Wow. Your screen feels like they're burned, they're shocked. Is your screen, Nigel, getting hot? Is your screen getting hot? Because these phones, the plasma, I don't know if it's I know plasma can get really hot. What if it's the plasma in there? Because some cell phones can get really, really hot. Yeah. Oh, Joseph, if you're a targeted individual suffering from voices, I won't tell you you're not alone. The truth is you are you are, and both of us are, and you know it. You have been abandoned by society's fence. Um, oh, we are all electrical. Yes, that's true, Saint. Heart, brains, nerves, etc. Yes, electric current flowing through our body. And that's why they have to take those electric things that, like, when they put them on the chest, boom, the electrodes and stuff. Isn't that interesting? Like jumping a battery on a car. Yeah, that's pretty wild, ain't it? Thank you for putting that in there. You're old and disabled and you understand now. Yeah. Critical care and you've had seizures. Yeah. Head injury. Yeah. The phone is shocking you sometimes. My phone on this iPhone I have, I was pushing that bottom round button and it was going click, 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 like it had a spring on the inside of it. Solomon Rivera, Helly, thank you. Like it had a clicking sound. I could feel the vibration from my phone. And, you know, they're all just buttons. There shouldn't be any mechanical thing. And I thought, this is really weird. And I could even hear the sound. I could hear the vibration and feel the vibration as I pushed it. It was really strange, too. Um, you are light in the darkness. Don't stop. That's right. You get woken up every hour. Intra Ella. Yeah. Love you too, Saint for the word. Um, yeah, we don't have access. You can't sleep more than 2 hours. Yeah, you all. I get myself tired. Been on here 40 minutes. That's right. Tesla quantum phone scares me. Are you talking about in the head, Rosal? You can't ignore the ringing in your ears, but it's annoying. Um, oh, you're welcome, Solomon, honey. Yeah. Hello there, Isabel Mueller from France. That's right. Just think, the internet makes us not so far away. It puts us all in one spot. It's like teleportal. Teleportal. We're in a portal. We are literally in a portal. That's wild. If you think of it that way, we're in a portal. We entered a portal and now we're in this area to get here. A cluttered mind is a little better than an empty one. Yeah, as long as the clutter isn't really bad clutter. A loophole. Hello, a gigolo. Yeah, it's a gracious chat. Yes, Rosal. That's the plan by 2029. It is the plan. It is. They said it was at that meeting they had, and I'm not going to say the alphabet agency that said it. Um, it is. I read something about your heart is a portal. I read something too about um, love. Let's talk about this. Love and lust. The lust and when people have lust on the intimate, that sexual energy or whatever, the lust, the sexual energy, y'all, this might be too much information, but this is real. I read that. The lustful energy, the sexual energy is healing for people. It is. But when it comes from the lust, that's when the demons come and attach themselves to you. And they keep your chakra, they keep that energy at the lower part of your body, the lower part of your chakra, so that you cannot, yeah, you can't, the energy cannot move up like it needs to get up here to where that heart can be a portal. Because if it was the true, if it was the real love and the sexual energy with it, pure love, that will literally open up the portal inside you and it will, like, boom, it'll break down all these barriers. But if you have that energy within you, that sexual energy that is lust, that's when they attach and they keep you at a low vibration. They keep your vibration low. They don't allow the energy to get up further like it needs to wherever it needed to get. But if it's the real thing, they said that's different. Just think your body knows. You cannot access it without the love, the pure love. Um, yeah, that's correct, Nadine. Nadine, which chakra is that? Which part of the lower chakra is that energy right there stuck to? Because I don't know the name of it. Somebody say the lower part of it. That's stuck there when it's in that mode right there, when it is not pure love, but it's that energy. And the whatever energy is supposed to be healing, but it doesn't allow you to heal because it can't allow it to flow up. Yeah. Okay, well, okay, sacral. Thank you, the sacral, but it needs to get to up here. But when you're operating out of that lustful, you'll know if it's, don't even come near me if you got that energy, you all, because my body's not vibrating on that frequency. It's not. And a lot of us aren't. We want the real thing. We want the real love because that has all the energy in it. And you know you got it in it because you can feel the electricity. The literally electricity comes through you. Um, some people will never experience it, but yeah, there is truth in it. Yeah. I read that the other day. Lay on your phone on the table, grip by the weight. No. Yeah. If you're a target at night, the enemy will sleep paralysis. Yeah. They'll do that too. They can get you in your sleep too. Um, how did that subject get out? But it's true, you all. We want complete healing on the inside of here. And there's energies and forces in this world that are keeping us from healing. We get some cheap imitations. This energy out there tells us, oh, this is what you want, this is all you need, and you know what, that stuff don't last. And you do, it does keep you in a lower vibration, and you're a reflection of it too when that gets you. But if you can just have that pure love and you combine the two, that's like poof, you're on your way. That's right. um they know, yep, all must know this happening to me, to many, yes. Call out even if you can't speak or tell. Yes, something was pushing you down from your chest. Pull your phone down and it feels magnetic. Well, we have the magnetic filaments from the sun, plasma, magnetic. There was something else about magnetic. Truth is a vibration, and we are in tune, and we can tune it into it, not if one is not ready. That's true, Thoth. It's true, and that's really hard. It's hard for people. Yeah. If you're just tuning in, it's not so easy to accept the truth, and it's not so easy to accept the truth of you on the inside or to speak your truth. And it's not so easy to be in denial, but then for some it's easy to be in denial because they can't accept the truth. It's all about the truth. The truth will set you free regardless, even though it may be painful. It will set you free, and you don't have the weight of it anymore. You don't. It can be very heavy if you don't tell it, no matter what it is. You just saw something totally, yeah. It's a vibration, and oh, they're slowing down the chat. I liked when the comments were up there. It's because the conversation went in a different direction, you all. It is hard. It's hard. I am going to be going, but yeah, we want to strive for that love, that unconditional love right there. Once you see, here it is how it is. Once you get that on the inside of you and you guard it, it grows. It'll grow and it becomes stronger. That frequency becomes really strong, and then that's all you do desire is love, unconditional love, the real love. And with that real love has everything you need. God is love. Everything you need. Pure love. Um, Not lust. Lust going to keep you down there, and the lower entities are going to attach to you. They're gonna attach themselves and feed off you, and you won't be able to feel it. You never know what it is. You won't. That's right. We're here. You got kicked out. Nadine, honey, let me tell you something. When that happens, when sometimes I've been on the live stream on this computer and I go look at the analytics, they bring up the spike like this, and then all of a sudden they'll drop around 60 people off. It'll dip for around 30 seconds, and then they shoot it back up. That's how they keep the chat rate down, and that's how they keep the number from climbing above a certain thing. They throttle it. It's like speeding up in your car. You're at a certain speed, and then you put the brakes down, because you may have got a little bit whatever to keep you at that certain speed. You wanted to go faster, but then you had to be within the YouTube speed limit. So the YouTube presses the brake to keep you at the YouTube speed limit, even though the people in here are going faster down YouTube highway, and they're saying, okay, oh no, 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 you're supposed to be going at 50 miles per hour, and you're talking and you're in the people watching, and you're going at around 150 miles per hour. No, 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 we can't have 150 mile per hour people watching. We got to bring you back down here to 50. Yeah, they'll do that. It's just YouTube breaks. Yeah, that's what it is. That's a good comparison. Your chat could go faster and more people would be in there, but YouTube has a brake that they push. Oh, you went over our speed limit. You went over our people limit. You went over our chat limit. This is the category where you are allowed to travel in. So we're slamming the brakes down. So you get back here. We're closing the door, so we only allow this much here because we can't handle that much because we say so. Something like that. It is, Ram. Yes, spiritual. It's spiritual too. You got kicked off to Golden Arrow. You can't have true love without lust. Mr. Code, to balance the equation? I don't know about that. Unless you turn that lust into, I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Yeah. 2024 mile per hour speed, literally. Wow. You do a lot of you'll have to watch the replay to see what you missed, Stacy. Yeah, you do it. Okay, I'm not going to talk about lust anymore. No, no, we want the love. We really do. We want the love inside of here. That's what we want. And if you're a woman, you've been there, you've done that. You don't want that from nobody. You want the real thing. You want the real thing. Even men, you truly do. What everyone wants is unfailing love. It's not unfailing lust. There's a verse in the Bible. What every man wants or desires is unfailing love. Unfailing is that unconditional love. It's pure love. There was no lust in there whatsoever. Just give me the cheap imitation. No, no. You want the real thing because the real thing is what's going to see you through. That real thing is God is love. It is love. And that love is universal. That love is universal. Whether it's in me, a female, or whether it's in you, a male, that love, it's unconditional inside of my body and it's unconditional inside of your body. Your love and my love. That's right. It doesn't matter, you all. The love it's saying, oh, I'm not going to get in you because you're this or no, no, no. It's omnipresent. It is omnipresent. It is everywhere. It's everywhere, you all. It is. You can't confine God's love. You cannot. You cannot. Mm-mm. Um, I love you too, Ram. We are loved. That's right. Um, oh, you're a guy. People in your circle were wear this stuff. Nigel, this is very, it's rare. It's really rare to have conversations like this. Gina, do you have conversations like this in your life? Um, well, let's see. If I had to take my glasses off and I'm sitting here having a conversation like this on here, it's very rare in my waking life on earth. It's very rare. Because it makes people uncomfortable. It does. And some people, they don't talk. I don't have conversations like this in my life. I don't. Yeah. Um, One source, 8 billion expressions of source. Wow, I like that, Mr. Floyd. I love that. 8 billion is the people on earth. So you all now listen. Mirrors of me, one source. So you may say the love, that one source, the one person, 8 billion. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, yeah. I like it. Mirror of me. Yeah, it's great. If you're just tuning in, we're going on 55 minutes. We are. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, we got to learn to love ourselves. Hello. Oh, Dragonfly. Hello, Dragonfly, honey. The question you haven't been able to resolve is, if we are all children of God, how can we marry each other? Well, and that's maybe that is only on earth, on this physical earth, or in these other worlds. That's there's neither male nor female. There's neither marrying nor giving in marriage in heaven. We're spirits. We're spirits. Souls. Yeah. Infinite love. Yes, I like that. Is heavy protection and embrace from Most High. That's true. The ring of Saturn, only marriage. Um, okay, Nigel, honey, you got to go to bed. Ah, that's wonderful. You feel understood here. That's great. You haven't met anyone in person who's aware of the stuff. Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. Yeah. Hope you have a good night. Lord God of Thunder. Oh, Son of Thunder. I was going to be saying Lord God of Thunder. Lord God. It's not a planet or star or not. It's through Jesus Christ. Amen. The Leelan is a chief leader. Yeah, you all know. I'm not know much of that stuff that you're all talking about. I'm not delving into it. Not say I don't know nothing about it. Yeah. Yeah. I am going to go. I am. I'm getting tired now. I've done made myself tired listening to myself. So it's been a really good conversation. Um, it's not easy being you. It's not easy living in this world, and it's not easy facing the problems of this world. It's not easy facing ourselves. It's not easy facing the truth. It's not easy lying, because and you never know, if you have to keep telling a lie, that lie gets bigger and bigger, and that lie starts getting really hard to keep. And then you're going to really get yourself in trouble to tell the truth. Yeah, it's just not easy at times for anyone, but it's okay. You just keep going. Yeah, nothing is hidden. That's right. Um, I am going to go. You all, thank you for tuning in. It's very rare to have me on here, but if I get wide awake, I'll come on here, especially if I feel it within my spirit. Gina, get up, and you got something to say. Say. So I did. That's right. It's great. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. It's been good talking to every one of you all this night. It is. A lot of us don't have people that we can talk to, and that's wonderful. Um, that's great. At the odd hours of the night. That's right. Love you all, and please give this video a thumbs up on the way out. That's great. Thank you for your comments. Yeah. That's right, you all. We've got it. You're so very welcome, love. Oh, you want to chill with the gods. Thank you for late night. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Good night, everyone.